Okay, okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this will work and you guys can see me. So please comment and let me know that you can see me, okay? Um, I'd appreciate that. Let me comment please and let me know that you guys can see me. So some of you may have a dead giveaway from the flag I've got behind me. Some of you may have no idea what's going on. So let me get into this. There is a joke in the movie When Harry Met Sally when Harry says, uh, when men and women can't be friends, and they can't be friends because the man always wants to have sex with a woman. And Sally counters and says, "Well, yeah, but couldn't a man and woman have be friends if the man doesn't isn't attracted to her?" And Harry says, "No, no, you pretty much don't have sex with him too." And that joke has never made sense to me. Now I've heard that joke, I've laughed at it, I've even told it, but it doesn't actually make sense to me, to tell you the truth. Uh, After years of struggling, trying to figure what the heck was wrong with me, I've eventually realized that I don't experience attraction the way that other people do. I am demisexual. Uh, Happy coming out day, y'all. So, some of you may see the demisexual pride flag behind me. And well, what is that? What is demisexual mean? What is that all about? Um, so demisexuality is on the asexual spectrum. Um, I don't. I'm not crazy about the term asexual. It implies that people have no interest whatsoever in sex, and that's true of some asexual people, and that's valid. It's perfectly fine to not want sex. Some people completely don't like it at all. Some people are, they can take it or leave it. And some people only experience attraction under certain circumstances. I'm one of those people. I do occasionally meet someone and I'm immediately attracted. It doesn't tend to last. It doesn't tend to last. The thing about people who are demisexual, we generally only experience that level of attraction when we have an emotional bond with someone, when we've known someone for some time. Uh, and otherwise, it doesn't tend to happen. I can find someone attractive as soon as I see them, but it usually goes away. And that's always been true with me. I know that sexual orientation can change over time, but I've always been this way, at least to an extent. If I meet someone, even if I find that person attractive, if I find out something about her, it's always been a her for me, uh, that she's petty or mean or racist, the attraction is gone. Whatever physical attraction I might have had is gone. It's gone. And it will never come back. It's gone. Any sense of romantic incompatibility means the attraction is gone. So I have a hard time having attraction outside of a relationship, outside of, or at least a close personal friendship. Um, and some people will call that gray sexuality because it comes and goes. I like the term demi because it implies it's sort of in the middle of asexuality and allosexuality, and that's kind of where I am, and that seems to be what works for me. Maybe I'm a little closer to allosexual, and allosexual is what we call people at the other end of the spectrum who have normal attraction. Maybe I might be a little in that, leaning a little bit in that direction, but demisexual is the best term I think fits me. Um, and I am sex positive. I like it. I would like to have it. Uh, but you need to have attraction in order for that to work, and attraction is something you can't control. And it's even if I want to want someone, it doesn't happen easily. It doesn't happen without that sort of emotional connection, at least for me. Um, so I've had no problem having platonic friendships with women who I wasn't particularly interested in sleeping with. That's never been a problem for me. I got mocked in college at Maryland by other guys who insisted that I had some sort of ulterior motive, or that I was pretending to be high and mighty and moral, saying I didn't want to sleep with him when I secretly did. And no, no. A lot of the female friends I had no romantic or sexual interest in. None. I didn't feel attraction to them. I don't feel attraction to lots of people. I feel attraction for certain specific people, and it doesn't happen a lot. Asexuality, by the way, does not mean you don't have a sex drive. You can have a libido. You can have a heck of one. Imagine being very hungry, but nothing looks good. Nothing looks appetizing. There's nothing that you want to eat. Or there's one specific thing that you want to eat, and she won't return your texts. So yeah. But imagine you being very hungry and nothing looks good. There's nothing that you want. So it's like that. That's difficult. You can fantasize about scenarios. You can make up anything in your head, so fantasy can work. But the reality requires a spark, and a spark is difficult for me to find. So yeah, I'm on the asexual spectrum. It doesn't happen for me the way it happens for other people. It just doesn't, and there isn't anything I can do about that. I wish I'd known this a long time ago. If I had, I think my life would probably be different. I probably would not have had a series of short-term romantic disasters. The other thing about it is, because I find someone I'm seriously interested in so rarely, it takes me forever to get over someone and move on, because there's no one to move on to. You can't move on when the attraction happens so rarely. You can't move on. So it takes me at least a couple of years to move on from someone when I find someone I like. So that sucks. So yeah. The other reason why I kind of want to come out about this, it's not just because I just should, and because I'm tired of trying to dance around the issue or not talk about it, but there are other people out there that can benefit from this. There are other people out there in my life who I've known who, based on their behavior, based on the behavior from other people, what other people have told me, what their partners have told me, that are either asexual or aromantic. So some people who are asexual have romantic inclinations one way or the other. They want a romantic relationship, but they have a hard time having sexual attraction. I'm definitely heteroromantic. But some people can have sexual attraction but don't have a romantic attraction. I have another friend, and let's see if anybody guesses who I'm talking about. It messaged me privately, don't ask publicly. I know someone else who I'm pretty sure is aromantic. They don't have romantic relationships and have had a series of short-term sexual relationships that have just been disasters. You can also be demi-romantic. And I have another friend who I think is probably demi-romantic, and that this person has had sexual relationships, but has had romantic feelings for very few people. So I think that this person may be demi-romantic. Knowing about this stuff can help people. If I'd known, it would have helped me. I don't want anybody to have the kinds of personal life disasters that I've had. So I want people to know about this. I want it out there. There is a fair amount of acephobia out there in the world. There's a lot of people just find people who don't like sex to be just weird or vile, and there's issues with that. I probably don't have that much of a problem because I'm sex positive, but some people aren't. And That's, yeah, this I think can help people. Okay, so let me switch back to this and see if there are any questions. Are there any comments, questions, anything? Let me see if there are any. Okay, any questions at all? Can I respond? I don't think I have any questions. Thank you for the support, the comments of support. This is very, uh, very kind. Because sometimes that meal does show up on the menu, though. Yes, I suppose it does. This is, yeah, this is difficult, and a lot of people just don't get it. I'm not seeing if I'm seeing all the comments. No, I'm not seeing all the comments. Let me see all the comments. Why am I not seeing the comments? It says I have 11 comments and I can see 4. Why does it say I have 11 comments and I can see 4? That's annoying. Yeah, check out the Ace book. Amy says that the Ace book's collecting dust on your bookshelf. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you to Lynn. I would not be able to do this without talking to you. Talking to you about this helped more than you can know. Um, okay. So unless I'm able to, okay. So if I'm not able to answer questions, I am going to end this and post it up and let people ask questions after that if they want to. Thank you all for the statements of support. It means a lot. Thank you. Almost everyone, almost every LGBT friend I asked about whether or not this was appropriate, if it was appropriate for ace demi people to use coming out day, they said yes. Yes, please do. Use it, yes. And that meant a lot to me. I thought about waiting for Asexuality Week, which is later this month, but it's a bigger deal, I think, to do this today. And thank you for everybody who supported me in this decision, which has not been super easy. I can't imagine how hard it is for those of you who are gay to come out. That's got to be tougher than this, and this was tough. My stomach's been doing backflips for the last like 3 hours. So thank you all. I will end this and I will post a video so you'll be able to see this later. And if you have any questions or anything you want to say, please do. Thank you all so much.